Like, you'd have to be stupid to support Trump. You'd have to be stupid to be Australian and support Trump. Hey team, welcome back to my channel. I got a scooter, like an electric scooter, and I thought I'd vlog my morning. So I'm making myself some breakfast. We've got our maple syrup matcha that's ready to be filled with milk, and then I've got some avocado toast, and I'm just cooking up some bacon in there. So I'm gonna have that with some egg as well, just one egg. I've been crashing out actually the last couple of days because of Pizzagate and the files. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I have been in a spiral over them for quite a few years actually, because I read them and I believe conspiracies, and the fact that it was happening and no one was doing anything about it, sorry it's really loud, really pissed me off. So, and I felt like I couldn't really do anything about it because, like, what do you do? And I just don't think the justice system has seen something like this before. Like, they don't have a playbook on how to manage this. Like, surely there are people in the justice system that actually believe in justice and that want to, like, see justice happen, but they've never experienced anything like this, like, in history. Like, this is probably something that's been happening for decades, and they're only finding out the surface. They're only finding evidence on the surface on how deep the roots run, and that is terrifying for anyone. So, like, I understand why they haven't done anything yet. So if you're, like, pissed off that the justice system hasn't done anything about it yet, I believe that it's because they don't know what to do. Because, like, this is literally late state capitalism, and I learned a lot about communism and capitalism when I went to Vietnam, because obviously they're a communist country, right? So they don't want anything to do with capitalism. Look at that, nice and crispy. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it. If you're not into politics, stay that way. You do not want to dive deep into it. But if you are, I thought I'd give you guys a platform to talk about it, because shit's fucked. It's messed up. And if I can provide a platform to make people not feel alone, I mean, ideally that's the reason why I make videos. But my scooter is so sick. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll show you guys in a minute. So this is her. This is my scoot. It's in this little stand. It's been on charge, so you're just gonna. It's very heavy, actually. I was just at the train station to get a Mikey, and they wanted me to show them my bike, or my scooter, and I was like taking it back, like showing it off. She's so cute. I asked if I could take it on the train, and I can't. So as long as it's like not modified, like I bought it as is, I can take it on the train. So if I have a long walk off the train and a long walk on the train, I can take it with me. How cool is that? We made it. It's flashing, which means that we're out of juice, but we made it. So actually kind of tired. That was actually kind of exercise. Off, and then you have to press up. And that folds. Oh, I'm so tired. But now I'm gonna edit some videos for TikTok and Instagram. So if you guys don't already follow me on there, be sure to check it out because I post there every day. So okay, so I've edited a video. I've edited 2 videos. One I will post, one I might not because it's a bit cringe, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get like the zoomies and just be like, fuck, this is funny, I'm gonna post it. But I've just toasted up some like a tortilla. This does have seed oil in it, but you can't make it any other way. So it's either like have it with seed oil or don't have it at all. And because my baseline is omega-3 dominant, I feel like if I have traces of seed oil, I'm not going to combust into eczema flares. So that's what we're doing. And then in here is some massaman curry that I had made a big batch of, and I just put it in the fridge. I just don't want rice with it because it's got potatoes already, so it's already got carbs, and then I'll just use the flatbread as my rice. I also made a smoothie. So I got a Cocobella blueberry yogurt on discount, and so I froze them into ice cubes. So I have that, frozen berries, banana, just half a banana, and then coconut milk and coconut water. So like I did half and half. So it's got electrolytes and pre and probiotics, and then I've got my curry. We did a little side quest because I got these lights from Amazon. They're just like motion sensor lights for in the dark when you need something. So I had to get batteries. So I went to Chemist Warehouse and I bought some batteries, which they stock. So I'm just gonna put that together. Riveting content. So what happens is at nighttime, I'll show you guys later, but at nighttime these guys light up, and our staircase doesn't have a light that works. So I'm gonna use this and stick it on the wall so that when we walk up and down the stairs we have some light, which I think is really fun. Anyways, I just posted an Instagram and a TikTok page. I thought I would take the time to just sit down and chat to you guys because I've had a lot happen in the last week and I just feel like I need to tell you guys about it. So let me close my window because it's very loud in here. So my car got written off. I was working with Uber for a bit, so I was worried that my car, like I wouldn't get any money back from it, but because it wasn't my fault and someone hit me, I ended up getting paid out for it. So that has been like such a weight off my mind that now I have like something in my bank. Like it's not just bare bones, you know what I mean? So that's been really good. The money came in today. And so I've been looking around and thinking about like what kind of car I want. I don't really want anything right now. Like I want to try public transport and like do the whole buses and train stuff because they've updated the systems like since I last took public transport, which was about 10 years ago. So I've been like wanting to sort of figure it out and maybe show you guys like how to get around Melbourne without a car, etc. And so I got an electric scooter. And so electric scooters, like everyone's stressed that it's like super dangerous to drive electric scooters. Like my parents have been like, Lucy, you need a car, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, Mom, stop telling me what to do. But like the scooters are really good because you can just like, you can take them on the trains. I don't know if you can take them on the buses and the trams, but I know you can take them on the trains, which is amazing because if I need to go visit my parents, it's a bit of a walk to the station. So, and it's a bit of a trek from here, this current house to the station. It's probably about like 15 minutes by scooter. I'll take my scooter to the train station, I'll catch the train to my parents, and then I'll scooter from my parents home, like to their house, if that makes sense. So another thing as well is that I applied to go to university this year because I did 1 year of nutrition science back in like 2019, and then I deferred it because I was like, I don't want to go keep doing this because I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I just knew that studying wasn't the right thing for me to do at that time. So I deferred it for a few years. And now that I'm like near the university, like the place that I'm currently renting is like close by to the uni that I went to. And so I'm like, I can just take the bus and then the tram to go to my university, which is much better than driving because you have to like pay for parking and stuff when you go to university. So therefore, with the money that I've saved, that I'm gonna save by not having a car, I can use towards Uber and like Uber Eats and stuff. So if I feel like I need something from the shops, for example, or like I really want to make like a last minute recipe, I can just Uber Eats delivery my stuff. I'll put aside, I've always put aside like 60 bucks for petrol, so I'll save 60 bucks a week for petrol. And then insurance is about 127 a month, which equates to about like, holy shit, that's like $30 a week on insurance. Yeah, like roughly, like even more, like $40 a week on insurance. Holy shit. So I'll put that away. So what are we looking at? 100 bucks easy a week savings. And then I'm gonna be able to save on Rego, which is probably, I get 3 months, so that's $100 a month. So divided by 4 is like 25, so $125 we're at per week. That's cooked. I've never actually sat down and thought about it. And then what else? Services, like I don't have to service a car, so that's another, let's just add an extra like $25 to a service. I just got service whenever I could, like whenever I had the money in my account. So you're looking at probably like $150 a week saved by not driving. So with that money, I can take Ubers into the city and go out drinking. Or I could like put that money aside for emergency Ubers, I don't know, to like places. Like say if my friend wants to check out a restaurant in the city, but we also want to have like a few margaritas, we can just take an Uber, like we can Uber to the station and then take the train, or we could just Uber straight in and it's like 50 bucks divided by 2, which is $25 each. Like that's so good. And then like, oh my gosh. And then like if I feel like I need to order, like if I need to buy something, I can just take the train, go to Melbourne Central, which is about an hour and a bit by train, which is a bit far, but still, like if I need to go shopping, I'm locked in, you know what I mean? And then there's also the DFO at the Southern Cross station, excuse me, which has like cheap, affordable like shopping. So if I wanted to go on a shopping spree, I can just take the train to Southern Cross station and I'm set. Yeah, like I'm really happy by not having a car. Like I feel like it's freed up a lot of money for me, and then eventually like I'll keep adding to it, and then it'll create more interest, and then maybe I'll be able to buy a car that I actually want. And a car that I actually want is a hybrid. Like I don't want to be spending like the poor environment. Like I want to, you know, make it like I was never on this earth, you know, like save some time for the future generations. Like I don't want to be a boomer, you know. I think the boomers have really fucked up this place. Also, side note, can we just talk about America right now? Because what the actual fuck, the Epstein files absolutely fucked Donald Trump. The whole thing that's coming to the surface right now is cooked, and it's honestly kind of funny to watch because he's just unraveling, and like no one believes him. He keeps denying it, but no one believes him. And it's just so satisfying to watch his karma come for him. You know what I mean? Like it's so amazing to see him finally, like you'd have to be stupid to support Trump. You'd have to be stupid to be Australian and support Trump. Like we're not even a part of the politics in America. Like, why do you support what he's doing? Oh, another thing, I went on a frozen yogurt date with a guy the other week, and I can instantly tell, like, when a guy takes me on a date, I can tell when he wants to, like, he just wants access to me in that way. We went to frozen yogurt and he didn't even scramble to pay for my frozen yogurt, but I also knew he wasn't gonna pay. Like, he didn't offer or like suggest that he would. Like, normally I'll get to the payment station and I'll just like wait for him to pay or for them to pay, but he didn't offer this time, so I was like, whatever, I'll just pay. It was like $3.50 because I got a small frozen yogurt because I had a feeling that I wasn't gonna pay, that I was gonna have to pay, and I didn't want to spend that much on frozen yogurt, and his was like $11, and I was like, sucker. And then we sat and talked for a bit, and then he came over and we hung out, but that's about it. If you want to like go further with me, you're gonna have to like treat me like a lady, you know, or like just, I can't explain it. Like, you just need to do just a little bit more effort. Like, actually get to know me as a human being. Like, don't look at me and think I want to just stick it in ya. You know what I mean? Like, I'm over it. I'm bored. That's why I've been celibate for 3 years, because I just can't be fucked with your shitty sexual prowess. Like, learn. I'm not gonna teach anymore. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, then I don't want to bar. You know what I mean? Ugh. Thanks for coming with me today, by the way. I had so much fun scootering around with you. And like, oh yeah, I'll have to show you guys later the lights that we set up, because they're on my staircase now and they look really cool. I also set up this thing as well, which, that's my Stanley, and that's a little snack plate I have, and that's my mug that I got for Christmas, but I can have it like all year round because it's just trees. And then a pot plant, obviously, and then I put this on. I had to put that on with command strips, and so what you do is you get like the Velcro ones and you cut them in half and then you stick them to each other, and that works really well for stuff like this. Like, you can get specific ones, but the Velcro ones are the best. Oh, my anti-inflammatory diet is going tremendously. I don't think I've ever felt this good, this energized. Like, I fake tanned yesterday, and I, like, the only parts that I really see is this part here, but like there used to be like a massive red patch here, and that's like gone. And when I used to do fake tan, I used to get like patches everywhere, but now I'm not getting any patches. So I'm very confident in the way I look, and my skin, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but my skin's like gotten like this even glow about it. So yeah, I'm just so excited to be alive right now, which is crazy because probably like a month ago I wanted to again. But maybe I have bipolar. I should get checked out. Anyways, catches. Ta-da!